Greetings.
And we're back at X-Planet Games against Ryan and his Greyjoys. We are playing prep for the ELO handicap event happening this Saturday. So if you are free this Saturday, October something, today's the 14th, 18th, come on down to X-Planet Games and take part. So playing something different today. We're playing some Greyjoys. We got Eric Ironmaker. No, Eric Ironmaker in some Ironmakers, which is hilarious. Super tough unit. I don't know his cards very well, but I know they're like versatile. There's like a morale card.
There are 2 attachments that generally make units more resilient, and the 3rd card is bad.
It's bad? Okay, sounds good.
It's bad. It makes you discard Pillage, though, because you never want to do that.
Fair enough. We got Black Tide Chosen.
Black Tide Chosen. This is Brawn today.
Yep. And then we got Victorian non-commander in Victorian's crew, so they have a pillage token, and if you hit them, they'll slap you back pretty hard.
Yep.
And they've got ferocious
charge.
Vulnerable on the charge, kind of?
Vulnerable on the charge.
And then, in the teleportarium, as he calls it, we've got Theon attachment with Reapers and the Captain. So this guy has Reckless Heroism for auto 6 charge, pretty scary.
Correct, and ambush.
NCUIs, we got Peter Baelish, Windermere, and surprise, the hated Balon Greyjoy. We'll see how this goes. On my side, running the Howland list, I just think Howland, because he's maneuvering, maybe will be useful. We'll find out. We've got Shaggy Dog, we've got Outriders with Brendan Tully on the playing table, Archers with Howland, we've got Cardigan with Rickon, Osha, and the Survivalist. Then we got the premium unit, the Bastard Girls with Mira, Survivalist. NCUs, we've got Eddard, Sansa, and Arya. We're playing Banners and Butchery because it's in the tournament pool and you got to be able to play it. So he's got one that's semi-exposed right now. He's sitting on that one, and I've got one underneath my trays. So that's the deployment. Let's go to the end of... Oh, terrain-wise. We rolled on the battlefield terrain table, whatever it's called.
Whatever, yeah.
Rolled a 2. He got first pick, dropped a corpse pile. His army tends to have good morale, so he's hoping to leverage that against me. Yep. I put down stakes because I have Carter guys. He put down another corpse pile, and then I put down a bog on one side, make it uneven. He won the dice off and wanted to go first, so I gave him that side. He wants to choose who goes first because then he gets to choose the best time to bring in the outflankers. So that's the deployment, folks, and we're off to the end of round 1. Here we go. Alrighty, end of round 1. So what happened is Greyjoys are powered up. So he used their what's the thing that makes you move around tokens again with the
Divide the spoils.
Divide the spoils. Move the token from here to here. He then took the bag right away, which powered up both units. So they're now double tokened up, which is pretty awesome. They have a 2+ save, pretty scary. Rating call, that's right. So he's pretty juiced up here. But I did see a big gap here, so I used the horse to maneuver Mira that way. She then marched on, so she's already positioned to blow up that objective, which is pretty cool. And stuff on my side just went towards the right.
They're all facing the
they're all facing the right because I know he's going to probably come in now with ambushers and I want to minimize the damage that's doing so. I'm definitely trying to avoid his 3 bricks here. Shaggy blew up his objective, and I put it a little away from the edge because I didn't want him coming here and doing some weird stuff over here. So that's that. So I did make him fail a panic test. So he had lost 2 because of Iron Resolve. They shot, and I got lucky and killed 1 more. But now they're +1 morale again. So if I got the record straight here, correct me if I'm wrong, they are normally morale 6?
6, 5,
4, 3. So they're +3 right now, and pseudo Iron Resolve, right?
It's functionally Iron Resolve.
Yeah. So that's pretty scary. Not going to kill the morale. That's it. So off to the end of round 1 coming up. Alrighty, we are at the end of round 2. End of round 2. And what happened was I used the sword as my opening move. So he outflanked over here. I used the sword to blow up the objective, score 3. And then I drew Bog Devil Ambush. So I used an Arya token to spin them around into their flank, essentially. When he activated, I did my combo. He did put a weaken on me first, though, which blunted some of the damage. They swung back, killed a bunch of guys. I bagged, swung back. So we're kind of going back and forth here. These Cranogs kind of went this way because at first his Black Knight Chosen were coming this way, and with the march and shifts, they could have threatened me. So I came out to the flank to try and support here. Victorian marched down. So instead of taking a shot into 2+ save Iron Maker, sorry, I just maneuvered away to stay safe. They came down, blew up the objective. pushed into the corner here now that I know that he's not outflanking this corner. Shaggy went around the edge here to go threaten his point, so the Black Doctosan came back around to threaten Shaggy. Eric Eyemaker blew up the stakes. And I think that's it. So it's now round 3 over to Ryan. It's 3-0. Can he come to my home base and kill the objective? Let's find out. It is the end of round 3, and with a 15-minute warning, we are going to stop the game here. Things of note, what happened? Well, that was pretty big. So over there, I drew back Bog Devil Ambush. So Ryan led the round, and what I did was I retreated with Arya right away.
Yes.
Because he had dropped Finger Dance last round, and I just sensed violence was coming my way. So I was like, no, let's not do that. So we retreated with the last Arya token, and it just became a hard situation for Ryan. I think he went for the horse.
I did the horse, and I moved my Black Tide Chosen in the way of your wolf,
of the dog, because the dog was coming on to flank, and then I put Eder down to stop that unit from healing.
Yes.
And then I drew back Bogdell Ambush in time, which meant that he knew that when he activated, he's going to get shot and charge again, and I waited until Balon could not activate, so that he could not respawn this round, and then at the end of the round, I just pushed all my stuff into the corner so that he couldn't get on my objective. He pushed forward, and I'm keep shifting and attacking positioning backwards.
My strategy here was basically using Theon as a pass token. I could either pass token, but I knew if I activated him, you would do this.
Yeah.
So it was a known action, so I thought I might as well just skip past that and retain a pass token.
True. That's true.
I think you really controlled this game pretty well. I had to move my 7-point unit to block a wolf for a lot of the game. Next turn, obviously you go first. You probably go on here. I'm definitely bringing Theon back here for round 2 against Mira.
That's
because
fair.
I do not want you to take. You might get one, but you won't get both before you get in a fight.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But either way, 0-3. So,
yeah, and
I was coming for you here, but even if I win this fight, you're gonna make it last a few turns. I think you win probably 0-6 by the end of the game.
Maybe, yeah.
Ish.
I would definitely throw
at least 0-3. So.
Yeah, I'm not fighting here at all. I'm just backing up, shooting, doing some chip damage. Yeah. I will definitely throw my bodies into the face just to. It's round 4, so just have to survive a couple more rounds before he gets to here.
Yeah, you can. Those guys can go a round with Tyrion, I think.
Yeah, and definitely not swing back. Just retreat each time.
If they don't. Even if they do, rather, I think you can stop him from moving, which is the important part.
Yes. What else? Something else happened that was important, but I can't remember what anymore. It's a very different Stark army. It's like a guerrilla hit and run, chip damagey.
I love how diverse the Starks are. That you have a lot of different ways you can build something that Greyjoys don't have nearly as much. They're a little bit more of a mono build army in a way.
Yeah.
But you can go basically a Kranich Men list.
Yes.
Is functionally what you did. You had 2 guys that were Kranich Men affiliation.
3. I had because they were also Kranichs way down there as well.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was pointing. Yeah. And so the diversity of Starks is very cool, and the Kranich Men list is very, very tricky, and I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely very tricky. So thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah.
Any last comments or thoughts?
Nope.
All right, sounds good, folks, and we will see you next time. Wish us luck on this weekend. ELO event.
Yes.
See you there. Bye-bye.